Okay.
Okay, my name is Gale, and I'm reading a passage at Hickory Bookstore in Washington, Connecticut. Well, everyone here has read Catcher in the Rye, am I right? Has anyone not read Catcher in the Rye? Okay, so that should be very interesting. I don't know why it was banned, although I can guess. Does anybody know why it was banned? I don't know why, but probably it was a disturbing depiction of a young man. And of course his language was pretty horrendous. But I wanted to read a passage from a scene where Holden Caulfield, who is about maybe 16 or 17, is talking to his sister Phoebe, who's a little girl and maybe 8 or 9. And he has just confessed to his sister that he's been kicked out of school, he's flunked out of prep school. And you'll probably remember the scene when I read it, but it's pure Salinger, who's been in the news a lot lately, of course, as you all know. So Holden, of course, is talking in the first person, and he says, "I'm not too sure old Phoebe knew what the hell I was talking about. I mean, she's only a little child and all, but she was listening at least. If somebody at least listens, it's not too bad. Daddy's going to kill you. He's going to kill you," she said. I wasn't listening, though. I was thinking about something else, something crazy. "You know what I'd like to be," he said. "You know what I'd like to be? I mean, if I had my goddamn choice." "What? Stop swearing. You know that song, 'If a body catch a body coming through the rye'? I'd like... It's 'If a body meet a body coming through the rye,'" old Phoebe said. "It's a poem by Robert Burns." "I know it's a poem by Robert Burns." She was right, though. It is 'If a body meet a body coming through the rye.' I didn't know it then, though. "I thought it was 'If a body catch a body,'" I said. "Anyway, I keep picturing all these little kids playing some game in this big field of rye and all. Thousands of little kids and nobody's around, nobody big, I mean except me, and I'm standing on the edge of some crazy cliff. What I have to do, I have to catch everybody if they start to go over the cliff. I mean, if they're running and they don't look where they're going, I have to come out from somewhere and catch them. That's all I do all day. I'd just be the catcher in the rye. I know it's crazy, but that's the only thing I'd really like to be. I know it's crazy." Old Phoebe didn't say anything for a long time. Then when she said something, all she said was, "Daddy's going to kill you." "I don't give a damn if he does," I said. I got up from the bed then because I wanted to. I wanted to phone up this guy that was my English teacher at Elkton Hills, Mr. Antolini. He lived in New York now. He quit Elkton Hills. He took this job teaching English at NYU. "I have to make a phone call," I told Phoebe. "I'll be right back." "Don't go to sleep." I didn't want her to go to sleep while I was in the living room. I knew she wouldn't, but I said it anyway, just to make sure. While I was walking toward the door, old Phoebe said, "Holden," and I turned around. And she was sitting way up in bed. She looked so pretty. "I'm taking belching lessons from this girl, Phyllis Margulies," she said. "Listen." I listened, and I heard something, but it wasn't much. "Good," I said. Then I went out in the living room and called up this teacher I had, Mr. Antolini.
Very good.